Hi everyone, this is Shalu Kumar again from OSCE Nurse Training Cambridge. I'm an experienced OSCE Nurse trainer for the NMC OSCE exam in UK and also the lead trainer for OSCE Nurse Training Cambridge. So welcome back to my YouTube channel again with another NMC OSCE video for you. So please don't forget to like and subscribe and also to share with your friends who might be preparing for OSCE. So obviously, hopefully that can help them as well with their revision. So today's video is about one of the professional value station, which you've been asking me to do it for a long time because I have covered the most of other topics. So this one was the outstanding one, which I haven't talked about yet. So we're going to look at that today, and it's about the hospital food. Okay, so the professional value topic of hospital food. So we're going to look at that today, and going to look at what's wrong with it, what's the problem here, and what points you should be considering, and then we're going to elaborate on those points. So we will have a kind of a professional discussion about these points, and then we will go and elaborate and write in full answers. So we will do that like we done for other topics. So if you haven't watched the other topics for professional values, go to the playlist for professional values and they're all there, and the evidence-based practice topics are all in the playlist for evidence-based practice playlist. Okay, so they're all there. So let's have a look at today's topic, which is the hospital food. So first thing is you should know that this is your 10-minute station on the slide now. So it's your written station, it's your 10-minute station. You will be given a little scenario to think about, and then you will have 10 minutes to write your actions as bullet points. Okay, and how to prepare for this station? You should understand the code of practice from NMC. You should always read and understand the marking criteria published by the NMC, and also just make sure you have read the marking criteria so you have a good understanding what this topic is all about and about the answers, and practice because it's a written station. So make sure you don't only just learn the answers or think about the answers, but you also practice it in writing under time conditions. So these are the things you can do to prepare for these topics. So today's topic is about the hospital food. So let's have a look at the scenario. Okay, it's a very simple scenario I've written, but you will have something similar. So you are witnessing one of the nurses on the ward eating the food which is ordered for a patient. Okay, so this food is not extra food or anything. This food is particularly ordered for a particular patient. It is now meal time and there is no meal available for this patient to serve to the patient. So obviously that is a problem. So what are you going to do about it? Okay, so if you witness that, so what's your professional duty and how you are going to deal with the matter, and how you going to approach it, and what is your professional way of thinking, and you need to write that in bullet points. Okay, so let's talk about a little bit of professional conversation about it. So what is it actually? Like I said, I just like to keep things simple and clear to you. So and what is the best way other than just having a bit of discussion about that topic and seeing what's wrong with it? So hopefully if you understand the topic better and what are the consequences of a nurse eating patient food, then it's easy to then write the answer. You don't have to kind of rote learn everything if you understand it. So let's have a look. So what's wrong with this? Like on your screen, so if you just think about it, first thing I know it sounds simple, but it does count as a theft because that food is ordered for the patient and is ordered on behalf of NHS. So if we consuming NHS property or anything for the NHS, or taking or consuming NHS or hospital property, even though it's not kind of a property, but it still belongs to NHS because NHS has ordered for the patient, so it will constitute as a theft. Okay, the next one is we need to find a replacement meal for the patient because our patient is still hungry, so otherwise we will end up compromising our patient nutritional status. Does it need to be reported? I'm afraid so, yes, it does need to be reported. who you're going to report it to. You report it to your manager in writing and verbally both. Also, your manager may ask you to complete a witness statement because you have witnessed this event. So they might ask you to write a witness statement, so you should consider that. And the last thing is, we all know we need to acknowledge need to keep to the code and uphold the standards, because this does not go with the standard. It definitely goes with the standard of professionalism and trust. So obviously that's what how code actually works with this scenario, and it would be completely against the code. Okay, so now we had a bit of a discussion, so we know what's wrong with the situation. So how do we write our points in elaborating it more? So let's have a look at complete answer. So far we just only discussed, okay, the last slide was about discussion, and now we're going to write in full answer. Okay, so first point I will write on my sheet is that I recognize that taking or consuming NHS or hospital property, food is hospital property because NHS has ordered that for the patient. So that's what we're trying to say. So I recognize that taking or consuming NHS or hospital property is not allowed and constitute theft. Okay. Number two, I will attempt to locate a replacement meal for the patient is happy with it. Okay. If this is not possible, I will consider that it may compromise good nutritional care for my patient. Okay. Number three, I acknowledge that it is my professional duty to report that my colleagues' dishonest behavior to their senior manager, which may result in notification to the NMC. Failure to report a concern may bring my own practice to question and may place my own registration at risk, reflecting the duty of candor, which tells us to be open and honest at all times. Okay, so that's that point. Number four, I will raise concern with the senior manager at the earliest opportunity, verbally and both in writing. Okay, I will need to be clear, honest and objective about the reasons for my concern. So I only report what I have seen, so we'll writing that. Okay, so number five, I recognize that I may be asked by the senior manager to record a witness statement. Okay, so how do we record a witness statement? So we will have to document what was seen and what steps were taken to deal with the matter, including the name of the manager I reported incident to. So I will also sign and date the witness statement. So that's the witness statement point. So next one is the general point about the code and how it relates to this topic. So I acknowledge the need to keep and uphold the standards and values set in the code, which are prioritizing people, practicing effectively, preserve safety and promote professionalism and trust. Okay, so that is how we're going to write these answers. So hopefully this makes it now easier and simpler for you to understand this topic, and you understand what we're doing and why we're doing it. So it's easy to remember as well, because it can be a lot to just learn otherwise, words wise, and then trying to put it on the paper. But if you understand the logic behind it, hopefully it will make it easier for you. So I hope you like this video, and if you would like to get more information about our training, we do actually online training, we do provide face-to-face training, you can mix the both if that's better for you. You can also just come for a reset training, or just come for mock days, practice days, whatever suits you. We do provide it all. So so you can visit us on OSCEnurstraining.com, or email us on OSCEnurstraining@outlook.com, and go and watch our YouTube videos, and go and watch our reviews by the previous nurses on our Google page. So I will soon be back with another video for you. So bye for now.